Good morning. Welcome to my mess of a garage. Today is the day. I was supposed to do this a couple of last week, but we went away for spring break with the kids up to Mount Shasta and did snowshoeing and hiking and caving and stuff. So that was all good. My body's pretty sore and tired, but now it is time to start my second succession of summer tender annuals for the cut flower garden. Right now I have zinnias out there and a little bit of celosia, but the rest I need to seed today. I did put another succession of sunflowers in yesterday. I actually should go check on them and make sure that the birds didn't get them overnight, because I finally took the row cover off because some of the stuff was getting, tall, and I wanted to give it actual sun. So today I have a whole bunch of seeds I'm going to be starting, and I think that's the most I'm going to do today. I'm tired. I wheeled a ton of soil yesterday. I wheelbarrowed a ton of soil. I harvested radishes and planted a couple new rows of radishes and a couple new rows of beans and peas, and so I'm tired, and I just my son wants me to take him to get a ukulele today so he can learn how to play the ukulele. We're going to do that and run some errands, and I think we'll do that this afternoon. So I'm just going to spend the morning sowing seeds. I use soil blocks, and you've probably seen this used in other videos on other channels, but I'll do a quick demonstration of how you make soil blocks and talk a little bit about the benefits of them. Okay, so I'll show you how I do soil blocks and explain what the stuff is, and you can watch how I make a few, and then yeah, if you have any questions, post them in the comments. Okay, I make soil blocks using a special soil mix. You can't just use any potting soil because it won't hold together. This is a special potting mix that I got from Gardener's Workshop, but it has organic compost, peat moss, and some other natural supplements that are, nourishing for seedlings. So you get blocking soil like this really, really wet. It's totally different from when you get seed starting mix together. Sorry, I needed to go get a tool. So it has to be really wet, like when you squeeze it together, water comes out. So a lot more water is going to need to be added here, but I'm just starting to mix it up. Okay, so this is the consistency that you want. It's kind of like, some people will refer to it as brownie mix, but basically when you squeeze, you want some water to come out. That means that the soil block will hold together in the blocker. This is the blocker. See, it has the little squares on the back. There are 20 in each, in 20 squares in here, so you can grow 20 seedlings in this small space with no plastic, which is the main bonus. So you wiggle it down in here, really pack it full of soil, and then you press it out, and then it leaves these little dibble marks for you where you can put your seeds as soon as it goes onto the tray. Now, where do you put these? Take this glove off here. You put them on trays. I use either these old meat trays that had either ground beef or chicken on them, and I also found these awesome trays, which are like, they're kind of like cafeteria trays, only they're like a quarter of the size. But this fits 3 of the blocks perfectly. So I can have 60 seedlings on this tray, and then I just use tape to label on the sides what the seedling is. All right, so let me start. I'll make a couple of blocks and show you how it goes. Squeeze it down. Scrape some off the back. Okay. All right, and then I put it on my tray, press down, and lift, and there's my soil blocks. I can put 20 seedlings in that section there. And I'll make another one, so then I'll have 40 on this tray. There we go. 40 spots for seedlings. So I think I'm just going to make a ton of blocks on trays, and then I will label and start seeding. So there's a bunch of soil blocks made. I think this morning I'm just going to sow zinnias and celosia for now. I have Benary's Giant White. I have Benary's Giant Orange from the Gardener's Workshop. The other was for Johnny's. Benary's Giant Yellow from Gardener's Workshop, and the Zinnia Lilliput mix from Floret. And then for celosia, I will sow celosia pampas plume, plume high Z, coxcomb Kramer's mix, and the supercrest mix from Floret. And I think, sorry, my nose is running. It's a little chilly out here this morning. I think that I might also sow another round of basil just in case. I have cinnamon and lemon basil already out growing in the field, but I might sow another batch just in case, like, I don't know, I have some plant loss or whatever, then I have some on hand, and I can always give them away if I don't put them in the field. So I think that's what I'll do. Okay, so there we go for the zinnias done. You might wonder what, it looks kind of messy, you might be wondering what all of this stuff on top is. It's vermiculite, and what it does is it allows a little bit of light through, because some seeds need light to germinate, but they also need to be slightly covered. So it allows a little bit of light through, and it also holds in moisture. So all of these soil blocks will be put on heat mats in my little mini greenhouse over here. And then when they start to come up, when they start to germinate, then the lights will be on, and they'll get 16 hours of light a day. They get bottom watered. Basically, you pour water into the wells on the side, and the blocks soak them up, so you don't have to disturb anything, lay down flat any of the seedlings on top. I sprayed with water these seedlings, this set of soil blocks, because they seemed a little bit crumbly to me, and I wanted to make sure that the seeds made good contact with the soil. So now I'm going to work on the celosia. They're really tiny seeds. I'm going to need a toothpick to put them in, but same process as before. Okay, so that's a wrap. 280 seeds sowed this morning. Celosia and zinnias, and I did a tray of cosmos as well because I had them and I thought, well, I'll find a place to put them. So that is it for today. I have a bunch of other stuff I got to get done, including cleaning up this mess. But I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.